I'm going to show you how to do a sleek bridal hairdo. It's suitable for bridesmaids and little kids too. Just take the hair and take out all the knots and brush it right through. My daughter's hair is slightly damp, just very slightly. It just makes it easy to manage. I'm going to use a tail comb and just make the parting. I'm going to make a sideways parting for my hair. Mine has very flyaway hair all around the face, especially when it's drying. So I just want to make sure that I really smooth the hair down. I'm just sectioning off one side of the parting to the ear and putting that out of the way. Maya wasn't happy with that across her face, so I've moved it to the side. And then I'm going to section to the ear on the other side as well. I think I went in to the parting about 1.5 inches. Don't want too much hair, but just to the ear will be fine. And it would be the same for an adult as well. You just twist the hair and then clip it away, and that stops it from tangling in the rest of the hair. Then I'm going to take my time and do a ponytail, smoothing it. It's going to be quite high. I want it to the crown of the head. And then I'm going to use an elastic band with 2 loops on either end, with pins put in, hair grips put in on either side of those loops. So there's the pin with the elastic band on either side. I'm just popping that through the top of the ponytail and then wrapping that around for a really tight snug fit, and then just take the top of that pin and place that at the very top of that ponytail and push through, and that will be really secure. You don't want to then tighten that band any further by splitting it and pulling it either side. You just want to leave that as like that. Then split the ponytail across the middle from side to side. It doesn't have to be perfect, that should be fine. And you're going to do a plait, a very loose plait to start off with, and then as you do about 3 wraps, then you want to make it tighter. So there's the first 2 loops of that ponytail, and then you can start making it tighter. You can, if the hair is longer, you can do 5 or 6 loose plaits and then make it tight as you start. Just depends on the length of the hair. For this hairstyle, the hair really does need to be just slightly below shoulder length. Then take the bottom part of that hair ponytail and do the same again. Loose plait to start off with and then tighten it. Then take the hair that's got the shortest side of the parting, not the shortest but the least hair, and then smooth that back and wrap that around that ponytail. That's going to hide the elastic band and make that side really sleek looking. And tuck the tails in with pins. These are just ordinary bobby pins. Take the top of the plait and fold it over, leaving a tail, as you'll see. You don't have to leave the tail if the tail is short, but as Maya's hair is a bit longer, then leaving that tail there would be fine. Just secure that in place. Then take the bottom part of the plait and do the same again, but when you pin it, the tail should be on the opposite side of where you secured the last one, and ideally they should be they should be placed in the middle. Then loosen the plaits, run your fingers through them and loosen them to create small barrel curls and pin them to the scalp. You can also pin them to each other to create sort of a kind of almost rounded, slightly oblong shape. Carry on loosening those plaits, the smaller plaits and the bigger plaits, and pinning them in place. And then take the tails and fill in any gaps with small barrel curls. And I make my barrel curls just by twisting them around my finger and then securing them at the ends. I think I put about, 13 pins in Maya's hair. Do the same with the other tail of that hair and make a small barrel curl. And then just look at the hairstyle and look at where it's going and try and just tweak it by using the end of the tail comb and just moving those curls and securing them in place. Where you feel they're sticking up a bit too much, look in the mirror and that will help you, and then just use the end of that tail comb just to put them in, in a place that makes it look a bit, makes the shape a bit more rounded. And Madam here is applying Heat Plus from the Sugar Pill collection on her eyes. It's the only way she would let me do her hair on camera is if I let her play with my makeup. So just using the end of that tail comb to smooth any flyaways and put some curls in place still. And the finished result, you wouldn't even know that it was done with 2 plaits. Just tucking in the ends of those tails now that I don't need so that they don't show. I'm using Indola's glue texture or texture glue, just a little bit on my hand, and I'm just putting all those flyaway hairs in place. And this product will really hold that in place all day and really make the style look very, very chic. Take the other part of the parting now, smooth it out with your hands. Just run your hands through them. If it's a child's hair or if it's an adult's hair, you should just be able to spray hairspray straight onto it. I'm going to use TG's Vivacious Hairspray. And I'm going to wrap that hair around the bun, securing it in the middle. Just draping the hair across, seeing how it fits and holds. And that's fine. Now taking that round to the other side, not all the way up, just sort of a quarter of the way. And then with the tail, I saw a gap within that style, so I'm using that tail to put in a barrel curl. I'm just twisting that hair and then I'll secure that in place. I'm just finishing off the hairstyle with some Don Monte hairpins. You can put petals in there or one big brooch on the side. Even a headband or a little tiara would be fine. That's the finished result. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching and please subscribe. Bye.